Being fed. Just spell down, Magic. You're being fed. You're being fed. You've been fed for the next 2 days. You've had large pizza. You've had lots of feeding yesterday. I think it's the hot weather, Magic. It's playing trick on your mind. It's playing trick on everyone's mind. It's the hot weather. Hang on, what's that on your eye, sweetie? Oh, look. Oh, sorry. Come on. So look at your eye. Oh, Magic. Just wipe your eye. There you go. You've something on your eye there, haven't you? Come on. Yow. Come on, you're being fed. You're being fed. I think because I fed you a big pizza, you had. Well, I didn't feed you. You came up and helped yourself to the pizza. And you as well, Bear, greedy. So I need to take this power switch out. It's a bit jaded. I'm switching it on. Only goes halfway, and makes an arcing sound on the electric, or sometimes it doesn't go fully and switch on and activate. So it's really kind of a bit of an open circuit now, sort of thing, where I've got to kind of push it to get it on, sort of thing. I can't actually use the because it's unpredictable, so I've got to use the power lead and plug it directly into the side of the PSU. So I'll fit the same type into this. I can't believe how much that cost. I think that was a little bit bloody ridiculous, but that was the only one I saw. There are others, but I wanted an exact. Okay, I've got to do this carefully so that I make sure I've got the positive and negative in the correct position. So I use my multimeter. So when I undo one of the leads, I'll test it down on the other end, so I know what lead is where it connects to the pins, because the pins are very narrow here, and then the pins are very wide here. So how it's positioned is these two pins need to be connected on the correct positive negative, so I don't blow it and short out the fuse, and then I've got to turn it around, undo it, and then resolder it. So I've just got to check it with the continuity with the voltmeter. So I'm doing the thread. Doing the thread. There's a nut holding there's a nut holding it on, so it's nut and threaded. Should get the right tools for the right job. Then sometimes I don't use. I've got a ratchet. Probably be a bit awkward to fit it on there, sort of thing. So I'm doing okay. Just go slow at it. My cat magic's up to something. As long as he doesn't start coming in, he's being fed. He's being super fed. My cats get fed very well, supremely. They are well looked after. And you had a big meal last night. You had a big meal yesterday. So I think next feeding time for you boys could be for tomorrow. You can meow all you want today. Meow. You got water. Kitty cats, you can go at least a couple of days without eating. But you've had a big meal and you've got to pass that through. Otherwise, you're going to throw it up. You're going to be sick. You won't be able to hold any more food down. And you'll just be sick. You don't know it. And you'll just be sick. So just settle down and relax. Hibernate for a day. Hibernate for a day and a half, all right? Until you got to use the litter. Oh, this is a slow process, taking this nut off. This is slow. Oh, threading's a little bit awkward. Not even halfway. I've done it a few times. I've changed the switch before out from another process, another CP500 PSU, but only lasted for, it's a CP500, it's a vintage a vintage cinema processor. Ooh. Oh, getting there. A couple of more turns around. I'll turn it with my fingers. Just about. Yeah. It's pretty tight there. Almost off. It's exhausting. It's what you call a surround sound workout. And it should be, ta-da, it's off. So I won't be using that thread, no, I'll use the new one. I'll just check it with this to see if it threads on easily. Yeah, that's threading on nice and smooth. So I should be able to do that with my fingers. And then tighten it up finally with the the pinchers. Yeah, that threads on nicely. Nice and smooth. Okay. So also got this one as well, it goes round. That threads on. That's just at the last little bit, but I probably won't absolutely use that. It's only there for decoration. Okay, so I've got to peel back the heat shrink here and test it on the probe, test it on the voltmeter. Wire from one end down to the power, down to the input where the power comes in. Make sure I've got the continuity, make the continuity the correct way. I've got the right glasses on, it just feels like my focus doesn't feel right. Let's get that heat shrink off. There should be indications on there, pin numbers, etc., but that doesn't tell me anything. I just want to double check with the voltmeter. Okay, got that one off. I only need to check one wire. Until that heat shrink off there. I only need to check one wire and then mark the position and Alright, right. Oh, I'm getting both on one lead. I don't like 240 volts. It's a lot of electric, you know. Got to respect it. So does it matter what way I've got the wires round? Because I was getting the same. It's my crocodile clip. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, getting one there. So push that switch in. I'm not getting anything there now. Well, hang on. Wait a second. Ooh, just a bit nervous about these power electrics. No. Getting anything there now? Now I am. So the switch is a bit, yeah. Okay, where's my magnifying glass? So got pin 1, pin 2, pin 3. Gotcha. Okay. Pin 1, pin 2, pin 3. So I only need to connect pin 1, pin 2. Boom, 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 boom. So I'll have to solder that wire there. Okay. Heat shrink. I need some heat shrink. You've got to put a bit of heat shrink over it and then shrink it down. So have I got any heat shrink that's going to fit? So I need to buy I need to buy some more heat shrink because I've gone through the very small size heat shrink. I've only got large. So there might be some very small heat shrink in here. Just got to look for it. Small one there, but I think that diameter is a little bit too. Yeah, that won't fit. That's not going to fit. I need something a little bit wider. A little bit wider. Now we've got here. Yeah, that'll probably work. Cut that down to size. That'll go on. Oh, got another one here. Oh, probably use a fresh. Got a little bit of heat shrink inside there. Heat shrink within the heat shrink. It's like a Russian doll. Oh, use this heat shrink. Poke that through there. Pop that other heat shrink out. Yeah. No, I'll use that. That's good. That'll do. That'll work. That shrink down on it. Oh, Still got another piece of heat shrink in the middle of it. Blimey. Oh. Yeah, nice. Maybe that'll work. I'll try either one. See which one. Yeah, doesn't matter. As long as I've got a heat shrink on there. Okay, is that soldering iron ready? Okay. This is soldering, isn't it? Oh, it's got heat on it. Okay, got the wire melted. Good. Okay, now, oh no, things are happening. There, out the way. Oh, this wire switch down. A bit of Bluetooth. Yeah. I'll get that wire off. I think that wire's going through the. Hang on, let's just check the other switch. Oh, yes. Okay. So it'll be awkward to get this off. It's going to be awkward. No, it's going to be very awkward. Where's the solder circle? I need a piece of paper to put the solder on. A piece of paper or anything. Come on, melt. Get this wire off. So I've got to do the same thing with the new switch. We'll make sure the wires are go through the hole. I'll turn that voltmeter off. Okay, unless I cut the wires off. Snip the wires, yeah, snip the fucking wires. Fucking hell. What the fuck? The switch is knackered. Fucking hell, so I'm trying to fucking snip the fucking wires. Okay, that one's snipped. Now that wire I want to put onto pin 2. So I'll just mark it with something. Just something to mark it so I know that wire would be pin 2. A little bit of tape. To mark one wire. Now, once I've got that on, I'll just take the tape off. Two. Good. Okay. Snip that off, throw this switch away. And the new switch. Okay, let's cut this wire. Let's sheath off. Okay. Magnifying glass. Okay. Okay. Wire to pin one up here. Okay. Get those tightly. Oh, a little stubborn going through the hole. And I've got to make you a bit tightly narrow. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay, that's it. Let's bring that wire over and then solder it down. That over. Oh, hold on, mister. Oh, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ease it out, ease it out, ease it out. What have I forgot? What have I forgot? What have I got? What have I forgot? I forgot the heat shrink. Oh, it's like you need a surgeon. Hey, doctor, aren't you forgetting something? Well, what's that? Heat shrink. Oh, yeah, yeah, heat shrink. Let me just turn that back up again. Put the heat shrink over at the end. Now, heat shrink will fit easily. Now let's test the switch. So the cable. Yeah, let's try this heat shrink. That goes over nice. Does it fit over the pin? Oh yeah, I'll go with this heat shrink. That fits okay. So cut that heat shrink in half. Oh, Mr. Bear using the. What are you doing, Bear? What you got there? What are you playing with? Thought you was using the cat litter. Okay, put the heat shrink on. Actually, I don't need it that long. Could be a little bit shorter. That's okay. Alright, let's try that again. Pin 1. That's not bad. Go through the hole. Through the hole, easily. Okay. Let's crimp it over and solder it down. Crimp that over and solder that down. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, so take this tape off now. So now that goes on the pin 2. Wind this cable, wind those strands up a bit. Oh yeah, that's improved. Glass is marginally smeared. It kind of reduces the okay. Want it pin 2 there, huh? It's got to go in that slot. Heat shrink. Thank you, nurse. Okay. It's a little bit too long to shrink it. Just down short a bit. Okay, that's in. Crimp it over. Solder that down. Whoopsies. No, it's okay. Oh, what we got a problem here with the heat shrink? It's not going to go over. Oh, yes, because I had to bit the soldering iron on the end of the blimmin' tip of the bloody heat. The wires are okay. They're not touching. Christ's sake. Fucking hell. I could always put a wasset over it. Could always try that's okay. Just tighten that up a bit there. It's okay now, secure. Soldered on, secure. put it back together. So I'll just put that in there. Thread. Oh, let's put it on, thread it on. It should go smooth. Just get it on, wind on, line it up. Don't get it. What's it? There's the nut in it. Yeah. Okay, it's going. Good. Hopefully when I power it up, it should go bang. That's what I'm hoping. I'm not expecting it to be flawless. Nothing but bad luck recently, especially with the other bloody thing. Tighten that up. Tighten it up. Okay. Bring it over. Yeah, that's okay. Was that the winder? Was that bend? Needs to go over a bit. Bend it. What's it? Down fraction more. That's good. Okay. Let's put in this blooming power supply back in. Oh, it's so fiddly. Oh, it's so awkward this. Cable's bending. Yeah, it's just so awkward. It's so awkward. I don't know why I just don't fit a different power supply on this. I just don't know why I just don't fit. I mean, I'll have the power supply separate. Just have the lead, extend the lead a little bit longer, the flipping lead that plugs into the processor, just extend it. So fiddly. don't need the soldering iron on now. So I've got to be up there, or is that going to be down there? It goes on the black, and then that's up this end, right? Let's tidy this up. Oh, almost got this job done. Heat shrink. Magic, not now, sweetie pie. That's mounted there. Right, yeah, that's got to go down that way. Right. Okay, so move that to the side. Now this way. It's just this blimmin' lead here. It's so blimmin' awkward. It's so awkward. Why is it so damn awkward in the design and so tightly compact? Look at that, really. A little bit more flexibility. Okay. Let's get the screws in. Easy does it. Easy does it. Oh. Okay. 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 Connect it up, turn it on, see if it goes bang. And this part is blooming awkward as well. Oh. That's down. And then getting the screws on. And screwing it down. It's blooming. What's it? It's in the way. Okay. Oh, next one. Yeah. Bloody thing. That's nice. Just lining up this last screw. Lining it up with the pillar. It's going to be about there. And it's got to move over a little bit. Somewhere near it. I think there. I think it's there. So, no, I missed it. It's always awkward every time putting these screws in to line up on the pillars. Gotcha. Okay, that should be lined up on the switch. Plug it in. It'll only blow the fuse if it goes bang. It's going to blow the whole thing up. Bang! Okay, I'll try it with the switch. Ah, ta-da! It works. Whew! It works. Oh, great. So I won't have to mess around. So that switch should last, I don't know how long until it wears out. That was easy. Made my job easy. Oh, blimmin' heck. Slight anxiety. So I could power it down. And then wait, and then power it back home. Perfect. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. Otherwise, the switch where it was starting to get weared out, I had to click until it, it didn't quite switch on, and then it was only partly touching, and it was arcing. So it's like going zzz, arcing. So that's good. That's good. I can fit this back into the rack. After I've had a drink. Keep hearing a bleeping sound. Yeah. Electricals are always a little bit slow with me. It's always a slow thing. Magic! Oh, come on. No, you're not having any food. You're being fed. Come on, you're being fed. Madge, come on. Oh, Madge, you're being fed. Go that way. Go that way. Magic. You boys think I'm going to feed you? You're being fed. I'll feed you tomorrow. I had a huge meal yesterday. Big enough for a king. Yeah. like it. Okay. Next, put it back into the rack. Sink. Are you all right? Yeah.
Not bad. You're being fed.
Okay, I should be able to just power it on now. Brilliant, thank you. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. How long's that taken me? How long's this taken me? Just over an hour. So I started it just a little bit before the video, because I had to take it out of the rack. That's a lot of effort to take that processor in and out the rack, because it's a very tight, narrow, and a very complexity home cinema on YouTube. Everyone that's got the Trinov, great, enjoy it. I'll pass on the Trinov. My CB radio does more channels than a Trinov. 200 plus channels. A Trinov, 32 channels. 30 grand. Yeah. Yeah, I've got several multi-mode CB radios. But at least I can do 1512.268. Yeah, does that sound confusing? 1512.268. Yeah, try doing that on a Trinov. Or an Anthem. But I probably couldn't knock the Anthem too much. It's a little bit lower priced, and I suppose does satisfactory, but I would never use all the EQ on it, because Bear, get out of there right now, Bear, get out of there. Go on. Oh, that cheeky snowshoe. There. Go on. Scoot. The cat conspiracy files. Oh, crikey. Oh, so what do I want to try? Right, turn the non-sync off. So just check whether the CP500 is connected properly to the CP200. Turn the fader up. Target distance 25 meters. Target distance 30 meters. What are you doing, Bear? Target distance 25. What are you doing, Bear? Target distance 20 meters. Go behind the window, Bear. Target distance 15 meters. That's okay. It's okay. Dr. Simon said it should be connected.
There is a device. Old friends we could arrange to visit with, or maybe develop some hobbies or exercise. I've been reading about dance therapy. It looks like it might help.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies! Friggin' parasitic rodents!
Michelle, can I come?
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies! You motherfuckers are gonna...
It might help.
You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies! Motherfuckers are... You motherfuckers are... You motherfuckers are gonna... You motherfucker! You motherfuckers! You motherfuckers! You motherfuckers! You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies! Gonna kill all my lilies! Motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies! You motherfuckers are gonna kill all my lilies!
Seems things are taking a turn for the worse, see? The coppers are here. What? It's Bogey.
No, it's not.
Put the fucking gun down!
Teflon-coated devastators. They'll go through her and you like butter. 62 seconds and a dead man.
Bear, get away from the projection.
Good Lord.
Get away, Bear. Come on.
Oh my fucking back.
You stop going behind the projection screen.
Seems things are taking a turn for the worse, see?
It's not for you to play with, Bear. No, you don't play with the projection screen.
No, it's not.
Don't play with the projector. Leave the projection screen alone. That's okay. Sound continuity is okay, no problem. Just got to do a few other things there, Bear. Something that I think you've been doing something behind the rack. I know you slip in behind that rack because you can easily get in behind that rack. I have to make it bear proof. Okay? Make it bear proof. Like an ear rub. There you go. Give your ear rub. Don't you notice the difference? No, you don't notice the difference. One ear rub there. One ear rub. There you go. So it's very awkward for you to rub your ear, isn't it, Bear? It's very awkward for you to rub your ears, isn't it? No? Yeah. You could go, you gotta get feeding tomorrow, but you gotta use your litter. I can't, otherwise you're gonna be big puffy snowshoe. Yeah, big puffy snowshoe there. Feel like a Coca-Cola, but I don't like that drink. Don't like that drink. I know what a Coca-Cola tastes like: the buzz, the fizz, the sugar. Huh? You had a Coca-Cola, Bear? I think you tried one, have you? Only milk and water. Milk and water, hey? That's okay. Oh. Fix a switch. I can't seem to find out what's wrong with the finger. Doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. My finger and my thumb doesn't feel right. I feel like they're out of phase. Ooh. Switch. Turn that. Okay, that's all. Uh, mm, uh, check the other bit. There's a bit of a glitch with the Denon. It's got a bit of a sort of another sort of bug in it. I've been noticing it. I'm not sure if it's to do with recent firmware. Well, now I've got Dolby Digital. Alright. Where's the sound? Dolby Digital on there, but now the sound's gone off. So it's gone from PL Dolby Surround. I'll turn it off. There's something going on here. Gremlins. I've got it there, but oh yeah, I forgot. Did I turn the? Oh yeah, I forgot because it's going through the other. It's got to go through the other process. Yeah, totally forgot about that. I've got to turn that one on up there. So complicated. I've got to switch the zone output. I'll give it a second and that should come on. There's something iffy going on there. Shouldn't do that. There's something iffy. Let's see, what could it be doing? So it's going out from the HDMI. Signal out from the output. The hang on, what have I got it going to? Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember. So I've got to switch the zone, so I'm using the zone 2 output lead. No, because it's still connected to the video projector and the what zone out? What lead am I using? Picking up an echo. Must be going through some audio return, some bloody audio return thing. Lead up there. Just wondering if I should just use the let's see. Those leads there, right? Secondary lead, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, zone 2, yeah. Zone 2 going out, going to the input there. Yeah. HDMI out. Zone 2 out. I'm getting some sort of echo return. Hang on, is this anything to do with the computer? So now it's still passing out through the computer. Is it anything to do with the computer? Let's see. Yeah. Because I've got the system still connected to the computer, the signal is sort of returning back out into the computer and coming back to the AVR, even though I'm using the HDMI Zone 2 output lead, and I've got to switch the zone output to activate the Zone 2 out, and it's connected to any one of the HDMI inputs, but it's still looping back to the computer. So I think I'll turn the volume, the record level down, and it should not echo. Because the other day I was using it, and that's what I remember. I was using the Spectrum Lab, and when I changed sound format presets on the SDDS, I was getting this sound. I think, what the heck is that? It took me a few minutes to half hour or so to figure it out. Yeah, it was looping back to the computer and causing a kind of feedback sort of thing. So I'll try it again. It should be okay. Alright, I'll switch the video mode over. Should be okay now. Let's turn the surrounds off. No, I'm still getting a faint echo. That microphone gain is turned all the way down.
I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones.
Yeah, I'm still getting an echo there. It's bouncing back to the computer. Oh, you'll be going through a recording input. But which one? Will I turn the computer? Maybe turn the volume down on the computer.
My man didn't alarm you.
No, it's still there. It's still returning back. Weird. Weird. Think. It's got to be doing it on the. What are we doing it on the? And that volume level control up there is.
My name is Donovan, Walter Donovan. I know who you are, Mr. Donovan. Your contribution to the museum will be. I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones.
Wait a second.
I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones. My man didn't alarm you. I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones. My man didn't alarm you. My name is Donovan, Walter Donovan. I know.
Where is it echoing? echoing on the computer.
I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones.
Is it looping? It's looping.
My name is Donovan, Walter Donovan. I know who you are, Mr. Donovan. Your contributions to the museum over the years have been...
It's looping.
My name is Donovan. My name is Donovan, Walter Donovan. I know who you are, Mr. Donovan. Your contributions to the museum over the years have been extremely generous.
Should do this. Think. Something activated or not activated. Something's causing the signal to loop. So it's connected to the computer and it's outputting back and it's returning back to the AVR. Indiscreet. But with an echo, it shouldn't do that. I suppose the only way is turn computer off. Or I go back to the other preset mode and I won't get this echo. Shouldn't be doing that. Should be just sending the signal, carrying it over from one AVR to the other AVR. Output detecting problem. Not fix. Okay. Input. Microphone. Okay. Rail tag. Lineman.
My man didn't alarm.
No, still there. The only way, go back to the other preset. But I've got to switch the AVR up on the Denon over to the what's it mode. I'll switch it back over to there so I get the video up on the screen.
I trust your trip down was comfortable, Dr. Jones.
Go to the other preset. Still echoing.
I trust your trip down was comfortable.
It's only something to do with the audio return. So the signal goes out, goes over to the other AVR, go switch over to the CP500. But the Denon is on Blu-ray player mode. It's not on to the computer mode, but it's still doing a feedback, and it can only be going somehow sneaking into the computer and back. So I've got to turn one signal line off or swap the signal lines around. On the computer, something's talking. Wait a second. Could it be anything to do with the Room EQ wizard? Even though it's switched off. It doesn't mean the line signal, so preference. Try. No, don't think so. I'll try it.
My man didn't alarm.
That's still there, bugger. That's not that. Something loopback feedback. What's that?
My man didn't alarm.
All right. Still there.
I trust your trip down was comfortable, Dr. Jones. My man didn't alarm.
Maybe It's to do with the Spectrum Lab.
I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones. My man did alarm you. My name is Donovan, Walter Donovan. I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones. My man did alarm you. My name is Donovan, Walter Donovan. I know who you are, Mr. Donovan. I trust your trick on comfort, Dr. Jones. My man did alarm you. I trust your trick on comfort, Dr.
Yeah, it's doing that. It's making this sound. Something to do with that. Something to do with the Spectrum Lab. Turn the Spectrum Lab off. Boom. It's not feedbacking. Something wrong with the HDMI 2, Zone 2. Or I unplug the cable from the computer. Theoretically, I think it shouldn't then do any feedback. I'll try that. What else? What else left to try?
Across the desert, spring inside him welling up for eternal life.
Let's unplug that computer lead. Oh gosh, anxiety. Oh. Plug that HDMI lead on the computer. Oh, fucking anxiety. What a time. What a time for anxiety. Oh. Alright, unplug HDMI on computer.
And the brain needs you rolling up.
No, it's still doing it. Okay. Okay. What else can be the funny? Try turning AVR off and turning it back on. See if it does a reset on that. I still think it's connected to the computer. Turn it back on. Oh, problems. Okay, turn the zone on.
Cup that. Or the cup that holds the blood of Jesus Christ.
Son of a bitch is still there. So it's not the computer HDMI lead. It's got to be the HDMI lead talking over to the... But it shouldn't do that. It might be something to do with audio return. Might be something to do with audio return. That's my last hope, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Shut the fuck up, you're being fed. You're being fed. That's what you're meowing, but you're not being fed. feed you some more on Magic because you got to go to. You had a meal. You had a huge meal. Oh, where's the air conditioner? I'll get the air conditioner on. Oh. Oh. So let's try the audio return. We get a little bit of features. Let's see what's going on. General. Which one do you think it is, Bear? Okay, zone 2. Audio through. Let's see. Got through, got PCM. Oh. Let's just play with them. That's switching over to Dolby Surround now. No. Okay. Switch that back to through. Back through. Wait. Switch back to Dolby Digital. Still echoing, returning. Maybe it's on the Denon. I can't see the bloody display because it's not going to come up on the screen. Only the Denon will come up on the screen. We're pretty much the same, so let's go in there. I've got to scroll down. General, okay. Language, UK, setup, zone 2. Okay, go to there. You've got this little display on them, the Denon, Marantz. If I switch that to PCM there, goes on. Still bloody echo returning. What the heck is going on here? Okay, so it's not that. It's got nothing to do with that. Oh, why is it doing that then, huh? Confused. I'm confused. Would be anything to do with the CP500? Would be anything to do with the CP500?
Whoever drinks on my break.
I think it's the CP500 doing it. They shouldn't do it because I'm on a different sound format mode on the CP200. If I mute the sound, I don't see any display on the CP500. If I unmute it, I see display. Shouldn't do that. So it's down. It's that's signal returning and causing the echo. So if I switch that off, or theoretically, I think if I turn the fader down,
That was where intact. There's something going, but the entire
sorted. Yeah.
Just the same, an attempt to recover the grail is currently
Oh well, that's only taken me half a fucking hour to figure this out.
Story, Dr. Jones.
Not to mention, realistically, a fucking day or so. Well, not really a day. Probably it's taken me about maybe a fucking hour to figure that out. I don't know. It shouldn't do that. I know the signal is still audio going out from the CP from the Denon for left total, right total to the CP500.
Not supposedly, Dr. Jones.
So what was
This is
happening,
the manuscript in which the friar chronicled the night story. It
even
doesn't
though the
reveal the location of the grave.
CP500 is
The
connected
night comes with two
to
markers that have been left behind wood. This tablet
the
is one of those markers.
CP200,
It proves the night story is
how
true.
many input? I
But if
mean,
you
I've
find
got
out
1,
that it's
2,
incomplete,
3, 4. I've got
the
four
second marker is encoded
four
in the night's dead grave.
6-track
Our
discrete
project
input
leads up to
signals,
be located within the
or they
city
could
of
be
Phoenix,
4-track or 6-track, whatever. I've got 4
and you can now see
6-channel inputs,
we're about to complete a great quest.
but it shouldn't have been. It shouldn't be doing that.
10,000 years ago.
I have to switch over to another format on the CP200 to listen to
Could be more right than you know.
424
Yes.
matrix Dolby stereo.
Our project leader has vanished.
But if I turn the fader up on the 500,
We received a cable from his colleague, Dr. Schneider, who has no idea of his whereabouts or what's becoming.
starts echoing.
Pick up the trail where he left off.
Because what's happening there,
We'll find the grave.
why it's echoing, is because one part of the audio signal from the, say, like the HDMI output and the just fade that, no, fade mute that, from what the signal coming out from the from the Dolby stereo, left total, right total, 44 matrix, and then the discrete, the two signals are slightly behind each other. That's why it's echoing, because they're slightly delayed by tiny fractions of millisecond. But they shouldn't be overlapping. They shouldn't be. They shouldn't be even doing that, because they're still, even if they're synced up, I'll be carrying it. I shouldn't be doing that. Shouldn't be doing that. I'm trying to figure out how to solve that now. Shouldn't do that. Shouldn't do that. Anyway, so it's, yeah. But still, even when using the Spectrum wire, that was still interfering, because that was still in some way looping through the computer system to the Denon. What is Bear up to? I see you, Bear. I see you. I see you. I see you, Bear. Oh, jumping up on that surround speaker, Bear, huh? And meow, meow. Oi, oi, you little fucker. It's like a cat on my head. Little mini cat. Wow, wow. Whoa, whoa, wow. Whoa, wow. Wow. Oi, oi, you little fucking cunt. Get down. Come on, get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Off of there, you fucking cunt. Go on. Off. Get off of there, you cunt. Come on. Come on. You're going to be a cunt. Go on. Get down. Naughty. Naughty little cunt. Fucking going to destroy my JBL, you cunt. Oh. 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 Oh dear. I'm having that anxiety, Bear. You're selfish. You've been fed. You had a huge meal yesterday. You need to relax. You don't like going outside. I tried to take you outside and you didn't like it. Ugh. Maybe small little steps, and you'll probably get used to it. Oh. So solved that problem. Partly solved that problem. Shut there. Oi. There. Can you remind me to get an EMI RF sniffer? Yes. There. Stop thinking about jumping up there and wrecking my fucking speakers. Go and wreck someone else's. Oi, oi, you little fucking cunt. Get off of there. Get off of there. Go and settle down on your spot. That's it. Now settle down. Come on. Come on, good boy. Be a good boy. What are you doing? What are you up to? What the fuck are you doing now? Bear? What are you doing? Where are you? Uh-oh. Come over here on the seat. Come here on the seat, Bear. Bear. Come on, Bear. You naughty kitty you are. No, do not go up there. No, do not go up to those speakers. Go on, out. Naughty. Naughty cat he is. He's controlling me. He's an alpha male. Dominating cat. I really miss my cat Sooty. Oh, never had this problem. Never had an alpha male. Never had an alpha male cat. I suppose there's always a first time. Yeah, so many cats in the household, and one of them turns out to be an alpha male. Oh. Okay. So let's try this again. Why is the sound looping? Wait a second. Hang on, wait a sound. Could it be anything to do with could it anything to do with no, it won't be that lead, because that tape recorder, the Technics tape deck's turned off, and that's not connected to anything else other than the output coming to the non-sync input. So no, that's off. It's definitely the video output from the Denon. I need to do a diagram on a whiteboard to explain how it's feedbacking. There, stop it. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. a lot of hungry cats in other countries, boys, that rarely get fed. You boys have been fed. Feed you tomorrow. Been greedy for the last 24 hours. I swear that cat is feeding on my energy. Oh, there. Fucking alpha male. Fucking hell. There, will you stop it? Intelligent cat, and he knows how to fuck with my mind. He knows how to fuck with my logic. This is why cats aren't allowed in THX cinemas. Oh. 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 Well, fucking time for anxiety. Anyway, I'll have to ignore my kitty cats because they've been fed. My cats get fed more well. They get fed better than most of you out there. You probably only have one meal a day. My cats have like fucking 5 meals. I only have about 1 meal a day. Okay, now they need to be outdoor cat. But just can't do that. It's not practically not practical unless I have my own garden. All this big universe. And I can't even get a little tiny fucking garden for myself. Much less most others. Each of us can have our own little garden for ourselves. Is that too much to fucking ask for? All you got is greedy rich people in this fucking world trying to control the lower class of people. Well, fuck you rich people, and fuck you rich people with your fucking Trinov in your fucking home theatre. Fucking rich people. Fucking piss me off. Yeah, I can say this, rich fucking people. You ain't got a fucking 165 fucking IQ score, have you? Fuck you fucking rich people. I mean, I solved the problem partly of why I was getting an echo sort of return and all that. But why is it bouncing onto the 6-channel? How many inputs have I got wired up on the CP200? Only 2 inputs. I've got only two inputs connected up for input source, and the rest can just do format switching. That's neither here or there. It's the input signal that's coming in. All right, there's that done it. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. The fuck are you doing, you cunt? What's up with you, huh? What is up with you, you little cunt? Why are you being such a cunt? Why are you being such a cunt? He doesn't want to tell me. He doesn't want to tell me why he's being a cunt. Now what you doing? Fuck you now. Anyway. And this 2 hours.